Welcome back to the back nine and conclusion of the Pro Scratch Showdown. Mr. Dahmen with a fine one on the tee hits one right down the runway.
No problem there.
I guess we just switched the order for the first time.
CJ on a similar line, just a little bit left of Joel's. Jimmy carves one up the left side. I think that'll be safe there.
Big pole cut. I love that. I love it too. Cutting?
Uh-oh, Gavin with a big tug. He's going to need to get lucky over there. A lot of desert, a lot of bushes.
Okay.
Let's see.
I mean, I would argue that he has to hit more sideways. So that
I could argue that I'm trying to swing right through it.
you could argue that. The rules official would be like, man, I don't know about that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let me get a club. Let me get a club.
Oh, what you can't get a stand on that.
Why? Of course I am.
Okay, let's see you do it.
So I'm saying I'm gonna get my club underneath here and just fucking rip.
Versus coming in this
Well,
way.
that's what I would intend to do.
You don't understand though. You're up against the sheriff here. Do you know his track record for calling out rules?
No, but I want to take relief from the man.
Oh, you do. Okay. This is
Alright,
great. I'll
I
give
just
you
say if
relief.
you feel good about it,
I feel great about it.
you can take relief.
I feel good about it.
In the PGA Championship, would you?
It's documented.
They
It's documented.
advantage.
They would not.
What's that?
I'm fine with it though. If he had the clearest shot in history, I would have fought a little harder. But
If he makes birdie, are you gonna?
if he makes birdie, I'm gonna give him another
Yeah,
100.
of course.
And after all that, it looks like Joel's going to be generous. He's going to allow Gavin to take relief from this manhole cover, even though he was squarely in the bush. So he's going to have to play a little runner up underneath the tree here. Let's see how he does. I mean, from there, it's not going to get much better.
Oh my God.
Jimmy, look at that beaver pelt. He hates it. He's way deep on the green, but God, what a beaver pelt. CJ safely aboard. Gavin's second came up a little short of the green, but he might be in the best position of them all. Oh, very nicely done. Jimmy with a slippery putt. Look at that thing. It's just going to keep going.
Wow.
Just took a look at the hole and said, no, thank you. CJ for his birdie.
Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
I mean, he did well to get it that close. Joel's turn now. He gave up on it while I was halfway there, but I think he'll take his par there as well. Jimmy in for par.
Really good.
Oh, I thought he was implying that's good. That is.
No,
good.
I said it was good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you guys felt bad about the drop.
I mean, all the haters that are going to be flying their tweets, flying their captions, whatever you call it, I think it is a perfectly legal drop. I mean, you got to use the rules to your advantage every once in a while, and I got a lucky break. I don't know how Joel and CJ feel about it, but I feel good about it.
We are all square going into the second hole of the back nine, number 11. CJ hits one straight as an arrow right down the fairway. Look at that turn. That's a great golf swing.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, good swing there.
Very good, Jimbo.
Jimmy a little left of the other two, but he'll be fine there as well.
You're near.
Gavin's still taking it up the left, but not nearly as bad as the last hole. He'll like that a lot better. CJ second into the green.
That was nice.
And it's going to come up just short of the green, but he will have a putt. Jimmy from the center cut. Jimmy second.
Go.
And he's going to put it really close. He's got about 12 feet for his birdie. Joel just looks away in disgust. Hates it. He doesn't seem to like it, but he's going to have about 15 feet left for his birdie. I guess that's tour standards. Gavin, a nice little controlled wedge there. CJ's third for birdie.
Well, his game's tour.
Never gave it enough, just kind of came down the hill. Joel for his birdie now.
Say every mile per hour is 3 yards.
Tracking just needs to turn, and it does not. And now Gavin for birdie. Ooh, just burns the lip on the right side of the hole and misses. Jimmy with the closest look for birdie now. Let's see if he can convert. Dribbles it just high side. CJ cleans up for his par. Now Joel needs to do the same to have the hole, and he does.
Best putt of the day.
Hole number 12, a 170 or so yard par 3. Joel one-hands it, but let's see where it ends up. If it's as bad as he actually thinks it is, and it's not. He's going to have a great look on a tough pin position.
I don't.
And CJ do the same.
58.
Not as good as that.
Another excellent shot on this tough pin. They're going to like both those looks.
Wow, boys.
We got ourselves a match.
Yeah.
Par threes.
Come on now.
It's all about par 3.
Come on now.
Gavin's turn now. When he just kind of left it open a little bit, he's going to find the bunker. Jimmy with a very pure looking strike just over the flag, and he's on the backside of the green. He'll have a putt.
Partner. I'm all about the par threes. I'm all about the par threes.
Nice hair. Gavin from the green side bunker, and he hits a good one. I mean, this is a slippery one fading away from him, so he had to catch that fringe, and he did. Mr. Hazelton for his birdie putt here, and he just misses low side barely. Joel from the edge of the green for his 2. How does that not go in? I mean, Gavin for 3. This would put a lot of pressure on CJ to make a birdie putt. Otherwise, they're looking at a half. And that is a great up and down for the young man.
Attaboy, Gav.
Now CJ for his birdie to win the hole. Blasts it by. He's going to have a knee knocker coming back, and he needs it to have the hole now. The turntables have turned.
Hammering the brake.
Good half all around. He shakes it off.
Had a chance there, boys.
That old make-miss flip.
Onto the 13th hole, a slight dogleg left, par 5. CJ kind of flails one out to the right. It's going to be a much longer shot in from over there. Hopefully he's not blocked out by the tree either. Joel takes a much more aggressive line. I'm worried that might be in the stuff. Gavin starts on the same line, but cuts into the short stuff. Oh, and Jimmy looks to be on the same line as Joel. Let's see, their fates are tied together over there. We're going to see what kind of shots they have. And it looks like CJ found a fairway bunker here, and he takes a layup. He'll have a nice little wedge in for his 3rd. Jimbo from the desert on the left side. He's got to hook one around a tree. You can see the flag there. Oh, and he executes. Catch a piece. What a masterfully done shot.
Wow. Golf shot. Go.
And Joel's got a similar thing going on here. A little less blocked out, but he's got a gap that he's going to have to draw it through. And he does the same. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from him, but that is just an excellent golf shot. And he is on the green for an eagle putt.
I just needed a hard shot.
Gavin with the best look at the green. But he tugs it a bit left. He's going to be in the greenside bunker. CJ for his 3rd. He's got about a 75-yard wedge into this green. He's mad at himself, but he's got a putt. Gavin from the greenside bunker, I'm sure he would love to not find any more sand today. Stabs at one. It's going to trickle down there. No, it stops. He's going to have about 10 feet for a birdie. After that masterful second, Jimmy's got an eagle putt here. And it stays high. I thought it was going to break in, but it did not. CJ for birdie. Slow down, slow down. Mr. Cohen would love to walk away with a 4 here after being in that greenside bunker. And he just never took it high enough. Misses low side.
Do it.
Joel with about 5 feet for an eagle. It looked like the grain just pushed that to the right. After another half, we are all square going into 14. Still no blood. CJ off the tee with a very nice drive.
Run.
Go, carry. Okay,
Literally,
good. It was
literally perfect.
it was so towy, yeah.
Joel Pure as well. Now Gavin cutting a little bit, but I think that'll be fine over there as well.
Spinning that direction though, right?
Jimmy on the same line as Gavin. Jimmy's tracking towards the green for his second, and he finds it. CJ, some shoddy camera work here. Joel was able to stay out of this greenside bunker to his left, and he's got a second look in here. He just kind of flails it out there into the greenside bunker. Missed one bunker and into the other. Gavin's second generates a birdie opportunity. Joel from the greenside bunker. And that, folks, is just a masterclass. Go in? No. A very safe par, though. CJ for 3. Gavin for birdie and to take the hole. Gets it to go. First blood on the back 9. Jimmy and Gavin 1 up going into 15. An absolutely nuclear drive from Gavin there.
Really good, Jim.
Oh, they smell blood.
Come on.
He likes his as well.
Set.
Wow.
Ready.
Stay out of that bunker.
No harm for CJ. Joel keeps it low. Never really even got above the line of the mountain there.
Perfect. It's fine.
That is a pro play there. CJ's second on a longish par 5. And he just kind of toe hooks it. He's not going to like that. He finds himself right next to a tree now. Oh, Joel's second is tracking at the pin. And it just skips over long. Jimmy kind of a similar thing to CJ, just kind of a little hooky and then ends up on the left. Oh, Jimmy likes Gavin's shot here.
Good ball, Gav.
CJ blocked out by this tree after that kind of regrettable second shot. Runs it up there. It's got to sit. And it's going to find the collection area on the back of the green, I think. Jimmy hitting his third shot from the left of the green here. Trickling towards the hole, and it hits the cup, and it doesn't go in somehow. Joel plays a high flop, lanes on the fringe, trickles out, but it kind of just takes a turn. Stops going towards the hole. Not the best hole for CJ. He's hitting 5 from off the green. I think CJ's going to want to forget about this one, but if Gavin and Jimmy miss their putts, Joel could potentially get the match back to all square if he makes his. Gavin for eagle. Joel for his birdie. And if Joel gets this to go, they would have the hole. I think just a little hot off the putter face leaves it behind the hole. Gavin and Jimmy now 2 up going into 16. But a 220-yard par 3. Gavin's tracking at the pin, and it just kind of continues to draw. He finds himself in the greenside bunker. This is a tough shot. I think Jimmy might be right next to Gav now. CJ kind of flails one out there, and it starts coming back. He will be on board the dance floor.
Yeah, good shot.
Joel just kind of leaks one out there. It's going to come up just short right of the putting. A nice up from Joel. Now let's see if he can get the down. Jimmy from this greenside bunker here. Pretty good shot considering, just behind Joel's ball. Gavin from the exact same spot as Jimmy. Did he learn anything? Yeah, I'd say so. He's a little bit closer. Now CJ for his birdie. Runs it by the hole. Seems like he and Gavin are going to go good on theirs. Very similar putts. Jimmy for his up and down conversion, and he nails that. Up and down one complete. Let's see if Joel can do the same. And he does, and that will be a half on this hole. Jimmy and Gavin still 2 up going into the 17th hole. CJ and Joel are going to press. Hole 17 is a short par 4. They're doing some construction on a tee box, leaving this tee box pushed up. So it's gettable with less than driver for these gentlemen, I think. Gavin taking what looks to be a 3-wood right at the pin, and he loves it. But it just bleeds over into the bunker right behind the green, being punished for an excellent shot, really. Jimmy with his hybrid just kind of hooks it to the left here. He'll find a collection area just near the green. CJ kind of the same play as Jimmy, just down in that collection area. Now can Joel give himself an eagle opportunity? Tracking for the flag. And he is on. He's got an eagle look.
Okay. We're hanging. No one's killed us yet.
Jimmy takes one high over the bunkers. A very good shot from there. I think he's got about 8-10 feet for his birdie. A little lower, needs to check. And it doesn't really. It kind of releases, and he's going to have a much longer look for his birdie. Gavin, after that tee shot that really looked like it could have gone in the hole, he's going to be in the bunker back here.
Really good.
Plays one very, very nicely. Joel for his eagle look kind of gives up on it immediately, but Gavin scoops it. He's giving Joel the birdie, putting some pressure on one of them to make a putt now. CJ's kind of just stops right over yesterday's hole there. Jimmy for his birdie. Either he or Gavin are going to have to make one. Jimmy misses high side. It's Gavin's turn now. Can he convert to have the hole? And it lips out. That could be very decisive with 1 to play. Gavin and Jimmy are now only 1 up, meaning that Joel and CJ could potentially get it back to all square at the last. The drama builds. CJ with a fine drive up the right side here. Joel one-hands it, but he'll be just fine. Gavin's turn on kind of the same line, but a little lower than Joel's.
Nice ball, Jimmy.
And Jimmy as well, a popular spot over there. Joel second into the 18th green. And wow, he's got an excellent look for birdie. He's putting the screws hard to Gavin and Jimmy. Can CJ put even more pressure on him? And I'd say he did. He's got a very good birdie putt. Jimmy from kind of a drier little tight lie. I think he caught more than he wanted. And Gavin lands softly over the pin. Jimmy for his birdie. Let's just hope that somebody wins this with a birdie right now. Ugh. It was tracking the whole way and then took a dive left. Joel scoops it, gives Jimmy his par. Now Gavin with his birdie. If he misses this, he gives Joel and CJ just 2 open doors to walk through. And Gavin's just been about a ball off the whole day. I mean, he's giving these things runs. He just can't get them to drop. CJ for his birdie and to take the hole and have the back nine. He walks it in, but it was too soon. The ball said, "Not so fast, sir." Now it's Joel's turn to have the back nine, have the overall, potentially go to a playoff. And he nails it. He's been there before, ladies and gentlemen. That's a professional golfer for you. The match is all square through the front, all square through the back. Overall, all square. and unfortunately, despite telling the cameraman that they were done for the day, on the way to the grill, the lads decided to turn around and play one more hole for old time's sake, in which Gavin and Jimmy won in a playoff. Single hole, Jimmy made an 8-foot birdie putt to seal the victory. The good news for you viewers is that there will be more. Round 2, under the lights at Grass Clippings Rolling Hills. Stay tuned.